Hey guys, I've got a sketchbook tour for you. Woohoo! It's been a long time since I've recorded any type of video, so I thought I would slowly get in with an old sketchbook that I've tried recording the tour for like 6 times since I finished it, but kept having issues, new computer, new camera, blah blah blah. So this time we got it. Yeah, so this is a Pentalic Aqua journal. Here's the information, in case you were interested. Yeah, I like this sketchbook. I do. I got it because James Gurney uses these for his plein air paintings. And if you don't know who James Gurney is, he is a watercolor artist. He did Dinotopia. Yeah, great stuff. I love his artwork. Very soothing to watch his videos. But yeah, he uses the sketchbook, and so I thought, you know, since he uses watercolor, gouache, and casing, and I use 2 of those, I'd give it a try. And I do. I really like this sketchbook. And if you're looking for a landscape layout sketchbook, this is a good one to try. It's not expensive, and it's just good all around for, you know, at least those 2 mediums for watercolor and gouache. And, you know, I used a few other things in here as well, and I really liked it. So, on the cover, I really like doing little scrapbook designs on my sketchbooks, I've learned. This was the first one I did it with, and I loved it. It was fun. So we've got a little Rock Lee painting, or sticker that I did, because I really love him. This is a ramen sticker I picked up in Colorado, you know, where I'm from. Before we moved. I don't know who the artist is, but I just love this sticker so much. And I'm sure every single one of you knows this is a Leah Lexan sticker. So, I started this sketchbook in October of 2019, and I finished it in March of 21. So it's been a hot minute since I finished this sketchbook. So, yeah, first painting I did was this seascape study of Bergen, Norway. I'm Norwegian. My family is from Bergen, so I thought I'd you know, paint it. Really liked this painting. I did a couple of prints of it way back when. These are some Twitch suggestions. When I was doing Twitch streaming, I was taking suggestions to finish up the sketchbook, and you know, a lot of my friends are anime fans, so I was only too happy to do some fan art. No idea who this guy is. From what I've heard, he believes that he is God. I think he's like a demon or a devil or something, but yeah, he thinks he's God. And I just love the expression, so I had to give it a try. This is from Fooly Cooly. This, I think, was from World Watercolor Month. I'm guessing because, you know, day 1, Serenity, so I think that's what this is from. This is a botanical study that I did. A friend of mine and I decided we were going to do a couple of these. I think we did like 2 or 3, and then we stopped. But these are mountain laurels that I did with gouache. My goal is to do gouache ones. These are a couple of sticker designs I did. This was packaging for my shop. And then this was a fun triceratops with some sweet peas. And then we've got another Twitch request for Roni Kenshin. There will be lots of these throughout the sketchbook. There's also a ton of Patreon stuff in here. I do a lot of my Patreon rewards in my sketchbooks. So these were December stickers that I did. I used ink on these, or for these. So I just used, you know, red, yellow, and blue inks for these 2. This was the October print for that year. And this was the sticker that accompanied it. These I turned into a sticker pack, a nice little spooky sticker pack. I really love how they came out, especially this mushroom. It's one of my favorites. This was the print that went with those ink stickers. So this was the ink print. Little Arctic fox. And then we've got another botanical study, Galanthus. Very pretty. I liked how these came out with gouache. This was another sticker pack that I did. Recycling is coming by. Good stuff. The sticker pack that I did for journaling of these cute little plants. And then this was a draw this in your style challenge. All right, take a look at Freya here from Final Fantasy IX and this cute little chocobo. I think this was a video challenge that I did, and if it was, I'll link it up here. If it's not going to be up here. But I painted these using my son's Crayola watercolors. So that's me testing them out over here, and then I just mixed them up and such and used them for these two paintings. So this is probably my favorite fan art that I have ever done, because she looks so good, and I've never been able to do one quite at this level since. But yeah, I just have to show her off because I love her. And yeah, it was done with really cheap Crayolas that I got for my son and then stole for a video. I think, allegedly. I did steal them to do this. These are some fluorescent acrylic wash paints, liquid acrylic wash, that was gifted to me from an art store back in Colorado. Didn't really do much with them. Like, really, I had no idea how to use these. So, some doodles. This is a painting I did while my son was having eye surgery. I was sitting in the waiting room and kept myself busy by doing this instead of panicking. So that turned out to be a Patreon reward. This is my favorite spread in this entire sketchbook. This was Skusset Beach in Massachusetts. It's the reason why I convinced my fiance to move to New England, was because I loved this beach. So with it, we've got black crowned night heron, some ginkgo leaves, swatches for the painting, swatches for our friend here, and then an orange, because why not? Now if I could turn the page, right? Yeah. And this is all I did with the fluorescent. You can't see it very well. There's more red. It's not all this orange. For some reason my camera doesn't want to capture the red. I don't know. But yeah, there's some bright fluorescent red in here as well. These were all just doodles I did. This I colored digitally and turned it into a Patreon sticker. This is fun. So this is when I started doing a Skillshare class, wanting to do loose landscape studies. So the class is done by Joishka Art, if you can see that. Really fun class. I recommend it if you want to learn how to do loose landscape studies. I found it very fun. She teaches a bunch of different techniques for watercolor. My favorite one was the scratching one. So you just do some paint, and then you take like a card or something and you scratch it, and then when you paint over it again, it gives you this cool like shadowed technique that looks like grass. And so I used it a lot, and I still use it in my paintings. So these were more studies to go with her loose Skillshare class. Here's a little owl that I did. And then more studies. I love this pine tree. And I love this little teeny tiny thumbnail down here. I love all the little thumbnail landscapes I've done throughout the sketchbook. Here is a painting I did. I started taking some requests, or I requested pictures from friends and family of places that they really enjoyed going to. And so I have a bunch throughout here that I painted. And so this was just a path to a lake that a friend sent me. And then I love the granulation in this. It's so pretty. Another request is Vash the Stampede from Trigun. And then I drew Tia Beanie from Disenchantment. This was another photo that was sent to me that I did. Some more pretty granulation here. Ugh, I love granulation. Yeah, another one, Florida. This is a a blue-footed booby that I did for my patrons for February, you know, the month of love. And I decided to send them inappropriate animal goodies for their rewards. So we've got a blue-footed booby. They got boobies. And then a couple pages in here. Their sticker was a dick, which, if you don't know, is a small antelope with a weird little, like, elephant trunk nose almost. So they're super cute. But they got boobies and dicks for their rewards, because I'm an immature 12-year-old. But I laughed, they thought it was great. So it was a win. Here's some more studies. This looks like a botanical garden to me. I never asked her what it was from, but it's just really pretty, and I love the little gazebo in the background. And then this is a drive that I've made several times to Astoria, Oregon. Really, really pretty drive. And I tried to capture like the light shining through the leaves onto the road here, and I liked how that came out. There's a lot of paintings in here that I really, really like, and that's why I really wanted to show you guys this, because there's some stuff in here I don't like, and then there's a lot of stuff that I do like this is stuff I don't like. I'm terrible at drawing, guys. I'm trying to get better at drawing faces, and these are bad, so we'll just these are some Posca pen drawings that I did that I turned into some stickers. In fact, I have one here on my phone. And then I have these two I made little stickers of and was giving them away as freebies for anybody who ordered from my shop. Alright, this is Pie from .hackgu. She's got some gold paint, so she shimmers. A couple of friends of mine on Twitch, they do a charity stream for feeding the hungry on Pie Day, which is March 14th. And one of them painted Pie from .hackgu, you know, because it's Pie Day. Her name is Pie. So I decided to draw her as well. And I really like how she came out. And then a little painting of some figs. We've got another Twitch request, which is Sparkster from a really old game that I've never played, but the friend who requested it is absolutely obsessed, so I did him in my style. This is a sticker that I designed, Butthole Kitty, because, you know, as cats do, he flashes his booty hole right in your face, and then he's cheeky about it. So, yep, Butthole Kitty. This was a painting that I tried to do to go with that teapot sticker, and I didn't like it, so I did something different that month. We've got Spike Spiegel, and then we've got my boy Inosuke, and I heavily referenced this from the mangas that I have. Like, I literally sat the manga up in front of me during Twitch and was drawing him from the manga, because I am not this good at anatomy at all. Like, I had to have it there and just sit there, and like every little tiny line I was like, is that good? Is that good? And I'm like looking at it from every angle. You can't see me right now, but I'm like dodging my head around as I'm describing this. Because yeah, the face was easy, this was easy, but like the hands and the pose and the muscles, I stared at a picture. These were requests during the Twitch stream as well. We've got Spike Spiegel again. We've got Shinji from Gundam Evangelica. I'm gonna get so much hate for that. I've never watched it. I don't know. I've heard it's amazing. I need to watch it. It's on my list, but yes, that is him. He always looks sad, from what I heard. And then we've got Rock Lee, my boy. Cute little cockatiel. Angry Inosuke, because he's adorable, and Todoroki from My Hero Academia. This is a little parakeet that I did with some Tombow markers that I bought. And then these were a cute little sticker pack I did of Over the Garden Wall. Love that show. I watch it as soon as the weather starts to cool down. I watch this show. Highly recommend it. Super cute and spooky. I think Enoch is my favorite, and the candy. Yeah, I think those are my favorite ones. And then at the end of my sketchbook, actually the last page, not at the end, the very first thing that I do in my sketchbooks is I do like a test of the paper. and so I usually try to do it on the back page. But yeah, I try to see how, you know, stuff blends on it, if it's easily lifted off of the paper, if the paper warps. So these were just some basic little tests I did, mostly of the new watercolors that I had bought, but I wanted to see how easily it lifted. And yeah, that is it for this sketchbook tour. Thank you for checking it out and watching it, and if you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe and like this video if you would so like. You can also check out my Instagram and Patreon, which will be linked below. So, thanks again, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao!